My next guest grew up in Japan and Hawaii, training with some of the world's most famous pastry chefs, but he credits his grandmother for making him fall in love with cooking. Today, he settled into the Pacific Northwest, making eye-catching desserts with flavor combinations that are inspired by his childhood and travels throughout Asia. Welcome to New Day, David Okamoto.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, I have the biggest sweet tooth, so this is going to be delicious. Talk to me though about the name of your shop and what it means.
Okay, so our shop's Umai Desserts.
Umai.
It's a slang form in Japanese that means delicious.
Done and done. And you're going to show me all the deliciousness today. So what are we going to make?
Sure, so we're going to make one of our famous Dubai chocolate cookies based off the viral Dubai chocolate. So what we're going to do is we're going to first add the sugar and butter.
Okay, brown sugar.
Brown sugar and butter.
Lots of butter, which we need in this world. Delicious. Okay. So, do we like the butter to be room temperature when we're working with it, or?
Yes. So you want it to be room temperature. That way it creams inside the
mixer easily. Yes. Yeah. Okay. And we're off to the races. Why do you think this cookie has gone so viral?
The TikTok algorithm pretty much showed a lot of the Dubai chocolate, and it has a very nice crunch with the filo dough that's inside of it, which is it's a kataifi. So kataifi is really just an AP flour and cornstarch and oil mixed together, and then you fry it on a pan just like a pancake.
Wow. Okay. And how long, or you probably just know by looking at it, but for the people at home and for me as a baker, how long about are we mixing the butter and the sugar?
If the butter is soft, you can mix it within like 3 to 7 minutes, depending. If it's hard, it's going to take a lot longer. So you can put it in the microwave if you're in a rush and you haven't prepped prior. I would microwave it probably about 30 seconds and then just kind of look at it because you don't want it to become a liquid.
Yeah.
So we're pretty much there.
Amazing. What else are we adding?
We're going to add an egg into the batter itself.
1 egg.
Let that incorporate. It's a pretty fast process when we mix the dough itself.
Okay, good. Because I'm usually eating all the dough during this process, and then there's 0 cookies left by the time.
Then we're going to add the baking powder and the salt together.
Okay.
Itself.
Again, we're just incorporating this in the mixer. And I guess if you don't have a mixer at home, you could get a workout in and just really start mixing it with a spoon in a bowl too. But it's nice that we have this today.
Then we add the vanilla extract, which we make the vanilla extract ourselves.
Really?
It takes 6 months to make.
What?
Yeah, we make pretty much everything in-house except for the European butter that we use and the couverture chocolate. If we're using flavored chocolate inside of our cookies, then we are making the chocolate ourselves. So we use the base, the white chocolate from Calibo, which is the couverture chocolate, and then we add either freeze-dried fruits, we blend it down and we make our own, and then we put it in the cookie.
Fantastic. And okay, it's going and going. And then what is our last step that we put in there?
We're gonna put in the flour.
Oh.
Now you can put in the chocolate at the same time. So I like to put chunks and chips, not just chips itself.
That's what I was seeing. Yeah, it's different. Okay. Why do you like the mix there? Just texture purposes?
I love chocolate, so.
Oh, well, say less. Me too, my friend. Okay, and now we incorporate all that.
Yep, and it's pretty quick in the process.
This, I would say, is more of a low on low, so it doesn't go flying.
Correct.
Right? Everyone's been there. Maybe it's just been me, but it's like, poof.
Now, if you do make the dough and, base humidity and elevation and stuff in different areas, if it's a bit dry, you can put a dash of milk inside there just to make it softer, but we're pretty good to go here.
Yay. Okay, and now we're incorporating, while you're getting all that out, what is over here that we're going to be incorporating in the cookie?
So, the Dubai chocolate filling is mainly pistachio. We make the pistachio butter in-house.
Of course you do. Amazing. I love that it's all by scratch. Okay.
So we make the kataifi, which is the filo dough first, which is this right here.
Okay.
That is how it comes out first. There's a 2 cooking process. When we make it, it's about an 8-hour process.
Yeah, it's kind of like shredded.
Yeah.
Nice.
So from there, then you're going to fry it on the pan with a little bit of butter until it gets a little brown. We're gonna blend the sesame seed and make our own tahini out of it. And then we're gonna blend the pistachio itself and mix it with a little bit, very little powdered sugar, evaporated milk. Then you combine all 3 together. to make the.
It almost looks like a paste.
Yeah.
Like it's like sticky that goes in there.
Now,
Yeah.
if you want to make it more runny, you can add more of the pistachio butter and less of the kataifi itself. But from there,
Look at our dough.
a lot of people do like the crunch. So
Yeah, I'm all about the texture and crunch. So and the chocolate. So I can tell this is looking great. I really want to take a bite, but I'm going to stay strong and help you. So first, we're rolling it in little.
yeah, so we normally weigh them, but we're gonna just make about a golf.
We're gonna eyeball it.
Yeah, just a golf.
Yours looks
golf ball
bigger
size.
than. Okay.
And then from there, you want to kind of open it up in the center, and
Yeah.
then grab some of the kataifi and just stuff it in.
Ooh.
And you can put as much as you want inside.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna really just fill her
Yeah.
up.
Then you want to kind of close it in.
Oh, we fold it in.
Yeah. And then
So it's a surprise. It's a burst of flavor in the middle.
just like that, and then we just put it in the oven.
Okay, can you say how long about you bake these guys for? Or?
I bake them for about 12 minutes. Depending on your oven, it could be 9. And at a very high temperature of 400 degrees.
Okay.
And you'll be able to know because it just browns just a little bit. And that's if you do like soft baked cookies, that's how you would bake them. If you want them your traditional hard cookies, I would reduce the temperature to 350 and bake it for about 15 to 17 minutes.
Okay, and you have a spring menu that we're gonna look at too, and you brought a bunch of these delicious flavors as well. So what are some of these yummy flavors you brought?
From the bottom left to the right, the Gochujang Snickerdoodle. Then we have our marshmallow s'more, chocolate chip, our caffeine kick espresso, which is a mocha cookie, our red velvet Nutella, a peanut butter fluff, and then we have matcha latte, our strawberry matcha, and our ube white chocolate milky caramel.
Okay, I'm gonna try the cookie that we're making now, but I'm also like, the snickerdoodle sounds amazing. So where can people find you while I taste test?
So everything's online when you order. It's umaidesserts.com. On social media, it's Umai by David on all social media platforms. We also do pop-up events and farmers markets locally in Washington. So we're at 9th and Thomas at SLU, Ono's Poke up in Edmonds, Maple Valley Farmers Market and Night Market, and we kind of just ship them all over.
You're everywhere, and they can find you on social media to see where you're gonna go.
Correct.
This is so moist, delicious, like, oh my goodness,
Thank
so good. You can really taste the difference with the like scratch, like homemade ingredients. Thank you for being here.
No, thank you for having me.
The New Day Northwest Kitchen is brought to you by Safeway.